you go so fast in this game. Just move over, Sonic. There's a new hedgehog in town here. Oh my god. Welcome everybody to the Falcon One-Shot. I am your host Falcon, and this right here is Valley. And this is a game that came across my desk earlier this week. I took it out for a spin and I really enjoyed the art direction and the music. Really gorgeous looking title, and especially it's really complemented really well with the music itself. This is more of an action adventure, I guess first person game, really heavy on the story itself with a couple of puzzle platforming involved as well. And it does a really interesting job of blending fantasy and technology into the game. I could talk more about this, but instead let's get into the game over here and show you how Valley plays out. So we'll go into new game.
Hey, looks like I missed you. I just wanted to wish you luck before you headed out. I still can't believe you're doing this. I mean, hunting down what was it? The life seed? You gotta admit, that sounds crazy. I mean, even if this mythological thing that can shatter worlds or whatever actually exists, what are the chances of you tracking down this ancient relic in the middle of the Rocky Mountains? Listen, I know you want to prove the thing exists. I get that. It's an adventure. Hell, it's your career, but can't you do something normal like the rest of us and just backpack Europe or something? Spend a month in Thailand? But hey, if by some miracle you find this thing and become the most famous archaeologist of all time, beers are on me. I'll even trade in your tinfoil hat for a whip and fedora. I just really hope all those canoeing lessons pay off.
Alrighty, so we're under control now. Remote region, Canadian Rockies. The nerve of this guy, though, huh? Hey, why don't you do something normal like check out Europe or go to Thailand? You know what? I'll go to Europe when I'm ready. And if I want lady boys, then I know the internet. I can find lady boys in Thailand whenever I want, my friend. So for now, let's actually go ahead and hit the road. So as you can imagine, you are an archaeologist. You're looking for this life seed. Ruins, cave, drawings. Where the hell am I? So we're looking for this life seed that apparently is able to shatter worlds, universes probably, perhaps, and it's somewhere located in the Rocky Mountains. Apparently that's what it initially said. The game looks really good. I really enjoy the music. It does a really good job of, I guess, enhancing the atmosphere itself. And as I mentioned, it's a really interesting blend of fantasy with technology, and the technology part we haven't seen just yet, but we'll soon get involved with that one. At the moment you can't really jump, do anything else, but definitely you're going to be jumping a lot, running a lot as well, and using some, I guess, magical powers, a little bit of technology in there. It's really interesting to talk about, but you'll see it soon enough over here. So here we're in the valley. Really gorgeous looking game design as well. And if you're thinking it's a walking simulator, not really, believe me, it's really not. It starts off as a walking simulator. I had the same idea when I first started playing the game too. I was thinking, oh, okay, well, it's one of those games. But no, there's a lot to do, actually. This is actually really pretty. And these ores right now will actually come into play pretty soon. I feel like I'm saying actually a lot too, huh? Did I actually say actually that many times? Perhaps. Music is so good, though. I really hate to talk over it, but I'm trying to, obviously, just do something other than just record my gameplay here for you. Okay. So, this is, already pretty interesting, as you could probably imagine. It really leads me to believe that there's something more going on here. Like, I can't just imagine us walking into some sort of Canadian region and finding all these little critters just rolling around. Like, I'm pretty sure somebody would have made this discovery a long time ago, right? These guys are so goddamn cute, though. And they're also terrifying, but, you know, I hope we get far enough into the game where I could show you how it can become terrifying. What is this place? How hard did I hit my head? Exactly. I'm not even sure if this guy's still alive. Obviously, we, like, you know, crash-landed in here on our little canoe trip, so it's a stop we probably weren't looking to make. That much is for sure. An old army truck. Must have crashed here ages ago. There's a note over here. Cargo manifest July 29th, 1945. The following items are to be stored securely at the Sector 6 storage and handling facility. 1 L.E.A.F suit belonging to Private First Class Edwin Hall, 20 audio recordings reels belong to Virginia King, 3 bundles of documentation. Alright, and here is going to be our L.E.A.F suit. So now the game is no longer just a walking simulator. Cool, L.E.A.F suit, huh? And now we can finally jump, and this is not just a regular jump, we have a L.E.A.F suit on, so we got this. Let's see what's on those old audio reels.
Virginia King, Audio Journal, June 4th, 1941. Shortly after the outbreak of war in Europe, I was enlisted by the Army to study the history of this valley. The mysterious forest sprites seem to be the last living remnants of the long-lost culture that once lived here. A large number of them seem to inhabit the northeast sector of the valley, just past the ruins where the life seed, rumored to possess an earth-shattering power, was found. That's as good a place as any to study them.
The life seed actually exists. Okay, so we don't have full control of our powers just yet. No, he's got to teach me it first. Okay. Run down slopes to gain momentum to jump higher and further. You're not kidding about that. This is what I really enjoy about the game. Check this out. So we should have a... Yeah, we got to jump all that right there, right? Oh, the music, man. Alright, check this out. Pick up some speed. This is an ordinary jump. Speed, speed, speed. Yeah! Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Now those are hops right there, my friends. And the music is so good too. So this entire portion is going to be just mostly getting comfortable with the, the controllers and stuff just running around. You go so fast in this game. Just move over, Sonic. There's a new hedgehog in town here. Oh my god. Now, we still haven't touched on the life and death portions of the game. Apparently that's what the suit gives you powers to do, and we'll see that here pretty soon. Now, for the UI, it's... Oh my god, did I make that one? Oh, shoot, son! Some crazy hops. Now, the energy UI that you're seeing up there is going to be really important how you give life or take life away. It's going to have a really big impact on the surroundings around you, and here we go. Energy stored within the L.E.A.F suit known as Amrita can be given to once living things. So we have the option of killing and giving life, and it's going to be really important to the overall kind of like puzzles and the environment as you go forward. It's going to have a really big impact on that. So the energy is notified by the little blue pellets you're seeing up there in the corner. So now we gave life to this tree and we lost a little bit of our energy ourselves. So we'll give life to that. I don't have to give life to everything over here, obviously, but sometimes there are things that change in the environment based on what you give life to and what you take life away from. Energy's kind of low here at the moment. And here we have a deer. I'm just gonna go ahead and play God, if you don't mind, and just revive this deer. How you doing there, buddy? He's gone. Pretty. So I could regenerate my energy by absorbing life from beings or trees, stuff like that. Or we could also get energy back from other means, which I will be showing off here pretty soon. I think I should have probably jumped up here, right? Yeah. Alright, 1 second here while I... Yo, come on, dog! Where's your, MJ-type hops here? Top of this rock? Alrighty. Platforming time. You know, some people don't really enjoy, like, first-person platforming. I don't really mind in this game just because you have, like, all the chance in the world to make these junks of your crazy abilities. So we could go ahead and drain stuff for life if we wanted to. For instance, I could go ahead and... Actually, no, it hasn't taught me about draining life just yet. Okay, so I gotta wait. But these little blue orbs that we saw earlier will go ahead and regenerate your energy as well. I have to imagine there's gotta be some sort of repercussion for taking too much life away, and you do see it in the environment down the line. But so far, I think I gotta learn about draining life before we actually are able to do it. Let's go back to my sonic speed here. Woohoo! Alright. I don't think I can still do it right now. Can't do it just yet. No, not yet. I'm trying. I'm trying to absorb that tree right now, but it's not letting me do it. Another jump. Oh, how you guys doing? Hey, I revived one of your kind. Can we be friends now? I probably gave you life right here. Life can also be taken from nearby living things rich in energy, such as trees or animals, to replenish your suit. Less robust life forms, such as blades of grass, provide no value. I'm sorry, my friend, I had to do it. I had to show it off to the people here. So I went ahead and absorbed them. But since I'm God now, I could revive you on will too. So there you go. I just wanted to show off my power to the people here if you guys don't mind. I'm still one of your friends, believe me. I revived you. I still have a surplus of +1 in your favor, so keep that in mind. Alrighty. Now, reviving trees is going to have a really big impact in the environment, as I mentioned. It's going to give you, like, acorns, and those acorns will be used for different aspects down the line. I'm not sure if we'll be able to get to that in this video, because it's a bit further down, but I'm going to try to get us there as soon as possible. Find a way through the ancient ruins. So, here is where some of the life and death aspects come into play. And we apparently have to get through these ruins here. There is a weird little thingamabob up there. And obviously, if you're too dumb to figure it out, it's kind of like, you know, screaming at you, hey, go ahead and give this tree life. Seems like those fireflies react to the energy. Indeed, they do.
The Army calls this valley Area 634, but I've ascribed a new word for it. Susurrus. The beauty of that word seems to rival the majesty of this place. I suppose that would make its ancient inhabitants officially known as Susurians. To think these ruins have existed here for so long, they predate any known civilization on the continent. They seem to have infused the life energy from trees into their infrastructure, but how?
Oh, aren't you clever? We'll call them Susurians. So check this out. You know how I talked about how they're cute as hell, but they can be really eerie? When you drain the sprites of life, it's quite honestly one of the most unsettling things I've seen. For some reason, I don't know why, it just unsettles me a lot. I guess they're so filled with life and they look so happy and they sound so cute. But check this out. Look at how the face changes when you drain life. So, hey guys, can you turn around so I can see your happy little go-lucky faces here? Fine, this will do. You see how happy they look? Check this out, though. Compare it. Do you see how unsettling that fucking looks compared to the happy face? And what's really weird about this, these guys over here, they slow down in time quite a bit. I'm not sure if it's in time the right word here, but yeah, and then he starts walking. And he just completely loses all of his pep. It's just very, like, for some reason, I find it to be really unnerving. Like, it's not even, like, scary. Like, it's not like, you know, oh, booga booga type scary, oh, I'm so scared. But it's just very unsettling. And to me, like, honestly, things that just are very unsettling are more terrifying and, like, straight up, like, jump scares and, like, oh, I'm a really scary game. That right there is just very unsettling to me for some reason. I wanted to show that off anyway. I guess because it's just so filled with life, you know? We have a crate. Open this up. These will be energy upgrades. Energy capacity is increased with capacitor upgrades. Find 4 to complete an energy canister. You got it. So we have 2 here so far. A lot of these will not be this obvious, so if you want to get all the upgrades to make life easier for yourself, you're going to have to do a little bit of you know, investigating, looking around. You can't just run from point A to point B, essentially. If you want to get out the upgrades, obviously. But it will make life easier for you if you find them. Especially when it comes to the acorns, which we haven't seen just yet. I think we'll see them pretty soon. Over here we have Tree, that I have to revive that one. We need 3 of them. We only see 2 here, right? So let's go ahead and revive you. Revive you. Get my energy back here. Okay. Now, we have to make a little bit of a small detour to get the last one.
Luckily for me, the military is helping to explore all these ruins through the soldiers piloting L.E.A.F suits. They call these soldiers pathfinders so they can trek through terrain normally inaccessible to someone like me. Every guy back home's gonna want to go joyriding in a L.E.A.F suit. But until the military's project comes to a close, we're cut off from any contact outside the valley. I guess the world will have to wait just a bit longer to get their hands on these rides.
Alright, here's the acorn. Collect enough acorns to gain access through certain ancient doorways, and these medallions are said to be used to access an ancient pyramid. Collect enough pieces to gain entry to its chambers. Okay. And also things will be obviously down the line as we go over here. I think we should be able to get to at least a portion of where we can use the acorns if I'm correct here. I'm gonna try to speed up over here, which shouldn't be that big of a problem with how fast this guy is with this goddamn L.E.A.F suit over here. Alrighty. Use falling momentum to break through the cracked surface down below. However, solid right there over there, sparkling and shining. We'll probably get to that here pretty soon. Nothing here for us, right? So before we even move forward, as I mentioned, you gotta, like, you know, explore a bit if you want to get all these upgrades, obviously. Come back down over here. Oh, 2 of them. Oh, I thought there was only 1 back here. Acorn, 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 medallion. Now, the acorn thing seems pretty weird, I will agree with you, but considering you're kind of like in this weird fantasy-type area with all these little, like, cute sprites, magical orbs, I guess it kind of makes sense. But now we crash through. Alright, quest updated. Continue search for the life seed. You got it. So we fell down from over here. Let's proceed down this way. I'm always looking around for extra things. Now, if you're wondering if there's any dangers in the game, can you die?
What are these glowing orbs that everyone is making a fuss over? They're absolutely beautiful. They seem to grow randomly throughout the valley. I know nothing about them other than that they are indigenous to this valley and that the army is using their energy for their war project. That's about as much as they'll tell me. It's such a shame. I wish they would just let them be. But I suppose it's the whole reason we're here to begin with.
As I was saying, if you're wondering if you could die in this game, you absolutely can die, and there's going to be, like, enemies that actively kind of go after your health. But I don't think we'll get to that point in the game. It happens a bit further down. So you can indeed die. It's no, like, you know, no repercussion for anything you do. I also gotta note, I'm glad that the voice acting is actually pretty decent in this game. A lot of, like, games like this, like, you know, smaller indie type titles, they just have, I guess, like, voice acting tacked on, but it's never quite good. Like, it seems to, like, it mostly sometimes just detracts from the game as opposed to, like, adding to it. This here is decent voice acting, I gotta say. Like, really good. I'm never, like, you know, just laughing. I want to laugh or just be like, oh, really? Because somebody's talking. The voice acting is actually really good in this, what's her name? Sylvia King person? I gotta do it again, guys. Hold up. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, God. He's walking over there so slowly. Okay, I'm sorry, buddy. Here's life for you. Yeah, I don't want to drain you of life. It's just way too eerie for me. Alrighty. So over here, I think I'm not sure if this is triggered or not. But, you'll see what I mean. You have to get through this bridge. Can't make it. Valley Helt. Should give us a bit of a tutorial on it. There we go. The L.E.A.F suit's quantum debt functionality. The L.E.A.F suit's quantum dead functionality allows the user to return to life after dying, so it definitely applies to us too. However, that is where our energy meter up in the upper left corner comes into play. If the valley doesn't have life, you don't have any extra life. So basically the valley around you is what kind of keeps you alive. And we'll kind of investigate it here a bit more. So let me make this jump. Now we're fine. So let me go ahead really quickly here. But life must be traded for life. The more you die, the more the valley will die around you until it is fully deadened. Without enough life in the valley, you cannot be revived. So check this out. If I go ahead, give life back to dead plants or animals to revitalize the valley. See how it's kind of like all dark and we have less energy? But if I go ahead and continue to absorb the life around here, we are going to lose a lot of... See, we just dropped another extra leaf over here. Is that too far for me or what? There we go. See, the valley's over here losing life due to that. Now, mind you, you're going to have to kind of, like, focus on when that needs to be done for, assuming you can't find any of these orbs around to, like, you know, regenerate your own power. So that's something else to keep in mind. So this will be, like, your extra life in a sense.
Clear to me that the natives of the valley worshipped the giant tree here almost as a deity. Great lengths were taken to construct obelisks around this tree, which the ancients used to help grow it. I've begun to use the term Titan tree to designate this species. According to my interpretations, once every 1,000 years, the Titan tree will produce the mythological and famed life seed, said to possess the power to shatter the world into fragments. No wonder the military is so interested in this place.
Alright, so that tree produces a life seed. Indeed it does. So our goal here is to actually make that grow really, really high up, which will give us access to the underground area where maybe the life seed can be found. And this is where it's really fun because, as you can see, the game is now completely opened up to you. And there are quite a few little areas to check out. There's a couple of pyramids you have to kind of access and turn on and, like, bring something to life in them that will make this tree just grow humongous into the sky, and that's going to give you access to the underground area over here. But that is all the time we have here for today, guys. This is indeed a valley. And the game, as you can see, quite open. It's not just like a running down hallways corridor either. It opens up quite a bit after the whole tutorial phase over here. But definitely a fun title. Check it out if you are interested. The information for the game will be down below in the description. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. I will catch you next time.